Good morning, YouTube. I mentioned in my previous videos that I was going to do a video on installing my Tusk plastic lower doors, so that's what I'm going to do this morning. And I know it's been a while, just been busy, but let's look what we got inside here. This looks like it's the rear plastic that Tusk sends to you. This covers the seatbelt bracket. Mine does have it, and most of the side-by-sides, the new models do have it. So I'm not going to use this today, but I will keep it just in case. We got one of the, this is the lower door for the rear door. Comes with the brackets and a nut on the back that's welded on. And this one is for the front lower door. Same thing, brackets with nuts in the back that's welded. Comes with the metal frame inside, just like the rear one. Nice. Lower rear door, you get two of them. Here's the other front rear lower door. And you get another rear bracket that covers up the seat belt. Like I said, mine has these, so I will not be installing these today. And here is our hardware. Got some screws, some brackets in here. I'm going to open this up and see what we got. Out of these packages, they gave me 16 head bolts with the T40s, and the self-tapping screws. Supposed to get 18 of these, but I only have 12. I'm hoping that's all I need. Four nuts. These two brackets and some C-clamps. I got this one is T40 bit. I'm gonna need T27, and I might need the T25 bit torque spec. Got a 1/2-inch wrench with the 1/2-inch socket, and I'm probably going to use my snap-on gun here to make my work easier and faster. So let's get to it. By the way, these lower doors do come with the rubber seal all the way around. All the doors have the rubber seal on them, so that's good. Now you got two, I don't know if you can see it here on the cameras, it's kind of dark in my garage. You got two openings right here. It's where you're gonna put these two brackets inside the openings. Going to sit just like that, and you're going to take one of these brackets. Now there's a left and a right side bracket. So once you got the door on here, the lower door, you'll be able to tell which one you need. So it looks like it's going to be this one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and start these two T40 Torx by hand. There we go. Now, this bracket on the lower door does have nuts in the back already welded. So all you need to do is just get the T40 bolts on here and screw them in by hand. You don't want to tighten it anything yet because you're going to probably need to do some adjustments. Okay, let me go ahead and get this thing set up here. Tighten them up just a little bit more. Now, I forgot to mention these two nuts need to go in the back of here, and you cannot get to it, so you're going to have to take the upper plastic door off, and that's going to require removing 6 bolts, 2 right here, 2 right here, and 2 right here. So that's what I'm going to do right now. This should come off right now. Put that aside. Now I got room back here. Get my nuts on there. I'm going to need one more head bolt. So you definitely want to leave these 2 head bolts here loose so you can move it, line everything up. So I'm going to get my 1/2-inch wrench, pull the nuts. I'm I'm gonna go ahead and time them a little bit and see where I'm at, how much adjustment I'm going to need. Okay. Looks like it's sitting somewhere. Okay, so it's hitting right here. This back end needs to go up a little bit. And that might do it. So I'm going to go ahead and loosen these bolts off a little bit and bring the back up. This up a little bit more. Bring this up some more. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, much better. We got a pretty good seal all the way across down here, coming back up. Nice seal right here. So, yeah, looks good. Now I just need to put the upper door back together again. Okay, got all the screws in. I'm just gonna need to tighten them down. You don't want to over tighten them because you're drilling, you're going into plastic, so just want to make sure they're nice and snug, but don't overdo it. All right, looks good. Still got a good seal all the way around. All right. By the way, the reason why I went with the Tusk lower doors instead of the Kemi-motos, a lot of people use the Kemi-moto lower doors, but I noticed in reviews, even though these are OEM cut, they're not OEM parts. They're close to the original OEM. But on the Kemi-moto ones, I've seen that people got to do a lot more adjustments. They got to loosen up the hinges. They got to loosen up the latch brackets in order to wiggle this thing and get a good, perfect seal. I didn't have to do it with this one. And this is why I went with the Tusk, because these Tusk lower doors are better OEM equipped. They're easier to install. Not too much adjustments or tweaking that needs to be done. And it's true. Like I said, I just had to lift the lower part up a little bit, and everything fits good. So I'm going to go ahead and start on the real ones now. By the way, there is a left and a right lower door, one for the driver's side and one for the passenger side. So this one is a lot more simpler to install. You got these two brackets, just like the ones in the front. You got the welded nuts in the back, and you got the two openings right here. You're gonna put the brackets right inside the openings. Just let it hang right there. Get your bolt started. Let's turn around here. I'm going to go ahead and snug them down just a little bit, see where we're at. See if there's any adjustments that we need to make. Okay. Looks good down here. Right here, it's sort of sticking out a little bit. So I'm going to have to find some way to bring this in. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. Maybe I might need to bend the bracket outward a little bit and bring the bottom part inward more. So I'm going to figure that out and see what I could do. Other than that, it looks like a good fit. Okay, so I loosened up these two Torx bolts. I bended this outer bracket just a little bit outward, and I brought it down just over here on the inner bracket, and that seems to have done it. I get a good seal all the way across. There is a little gap right here, and I try to figure out if there's a way to bring this down without having this lap over, and I can't. So I'm just going to have to leave it like that. It's not too bad, it's just a little gap right here, but other than that, everything else looks good. Properly sealed all the way around, except for this little gap right here. Okay. Now the driver's side installation is identical as the passenger side, so I'm not going to videotape the driver's side because we're basically going to do the same thing on the driver's side. And I will be taking these Tusk logo off. It just look a little weird on there, but yep, looks good. And going to do the other side, and then I'll do a little walk around and show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, well, I'm done doing the driver's side. As you can see, it's a pretty good fit. Not bad at all. Looks good. And over here the same. Now I had a little bit more trouble on the driver's side. It was too low. The bottom of the lower door was too low, so I had to open up the two open slots where you put the T40 torque bits in, and open up the holes a little bit so I could raise it up a little, and that seemed to have done the job. So I'm happy with them. And like I said, these two rear brackets, they cover the seatbelt harness brackets. Mine comes with it, so I don't need to do anything with that. And the seat clamps are to install these rear panels, so those were not used either. And I'm pretty much satisfied with the outcome. Alright, YouTube, so I'm pretty much done with this installation. If you like this video, please like it and share it and subscribe to my channel. It really does help a lot. I appreciate it. Until then, be safe, drive safe, peace out.